Hey guys, just kinda sitting here chilling. Today is Tuesday, February 23. The time is 15:03. 3:03 p.m. for those non-military. Oh, what's going on today? I was just trying to play guitar a minute ago. I still can't play worth the beans. Oh well, I keep trying, right? Gotta keep trying, keep practicing, keep trying to figure, different things out. But yeah, ain't much going on. It's another winter day locked up. Technically, I have been locked up for almost a year because all last summer everything was closed down. Everybody was, distancing. They call it the lockdown. So I had no place to go, nothing to do, so yeah, I've been locked up all summer, all winter. About to go stir crazy, I'll tell you what. I mean, who needs prison? Just, be in a wheelchair. You get to be in prison every year if you live in Michigan. Or if you live anywhere that has snow, you get locked up every year. I'm sure anybody in a wheelchair can testify to that. Oh well, what can you do? I guess tonight I'm having spaghetti for supper. I don't know about that yet, but that's the word. Don't know, I gotta shut the guitar off. Done deal. Yeah, I turn my lights and such off and on with my phone and my guitar off and on with my phone. I'm lazy. But sometimes getting to a switch is just not the easiest thing to do. You know what I mean? Especially that switch up on the wall, that's may as well be on the moon. But I got a stick that helps me reach that, so I wish I could automate that light. But no, can't do that. Oh well. Yeah, there ain't much going on today. Oh, check it out. I made me a fly swatter. That's just cardboard. It's not very flexible, but it works. It'll do till I get a new one. I like to play baseball with the flies. Being the flies as the ball. Batter up. Or more like. I've made it quite the sport, actually, That's what bored people do. We play with flies, I guess. Oh well, what can you do, Things happen. Pretty much got all my chores done. Did some dusting. I mean, obviously I can't, get everywhere, but I keep it mostly taken care of. sound like dust. Dust makes my nose run. But then again, that's gonna run anyway, so... Whatever, I hope this summer is not a repeat of last. There has got to be something to do. I'll be going for a ride anyway, regardless. If I have to be alone, then so be it. At least I'll be outside. Catch some sun, some warmth. I'm about tired of being cold, I'll tell you what. What else is going on? I've been thinking about making a toothpick dispenser out of cardboard. Just haven't figured out quite how I want to do that yet. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard. I've made cigarette dispensers, candy dispensers. Of course, my favorite's always that one over there. Here, I'll show you. My mama got me that one year for my birthday. I know it's empty, but it's expensive to fill it, so it don't get filled very often, but once in a while I clean it up and put some candy or something in it. When I have the extra money, candy's getting expensive. I'm just hoping my brother and I can find a place to move to, because then I can start making my own candies and such. I used to do that. And them soft pretzels you buy at them pretzel places, I can make those cheaper. You know, you pay a few dollars for one pretzel. Well, for $5 I can make probably a dozen of them. And peppermint patties, boy, can I make some peppermint patties. I love them. I just ain't been able to make anything, because that kitchen is just not mine. And it's always too messy. I can't cook in a mess. You know, when you hesitate to put the spoon on the counter because of how dirty it is? Yeah, that's not cool. My kitchen was never that messy. You make a mess, you clean it up immediately. And it's rare I ever see them wash the counters down. Crazy, I don't know how anybody can cook like that. I just can't do it. Even when I go out there to make like macaroni and cheese in the middle of the night, I take a plate so that I have a spoon Parker, something clean to set the spoon on. It's crazy. I miss baking and cooking, and I miss all that. I'm a pretty good cook when people leave me to doing it. But every time I cook out there, he's got something negative to say about it. So I don't. It's his kitchen, he can have it. He even yelled at me once for the way I do dishes. Oh well, what can you do? It's a roof. It's warm most of the time. Leaks like a sieve, but maybe one day he'll fix that. It's been 2 years, and who knows how long it's been leaking before I got here. If I had known that closet leaked, I wouldn't have put anything in it. So now I got a mess in there. There's some boxes I gotta go through and probably chuck, 'cause it's gonna have mold in it, I'm sure. I hate to think of what all the stuff on the shelf is gonna be like. I have a Klingon Bat'leth up there, and I bet you that's rusted. I also have a Pioneer CD changer and a Pioneer cassette deck, and I bet you those are toast. Not that it matters much who uses cassettes and CDs anymore. Nice to have, though. I mean, back in the day, I paid $300 just for that cassette deck. I mean, it's auto reverse and everything, dual cassette. It was a nice one. And the disc changer is 25 disc. You know, I paid a pretty penny for that back in the day. But that was, I mean, you gotta admit, they're years old, decades old. So, I don't think I'd feel too bad getting rid of them. I'm probably gonna have to get rid of most of that stuff up there. My cast iron frying pan's up there, and that's probably rusted. I have to figure out how to revamp that, and if it's even worth it. I might just buy a new set. But I like my cast iron. Cast iron's good cooking. You can even deep fry in it. Elephant ears. Like the fair has, those portable fairs. They sell them elephant ears. Well, I've known that recipe for years. But they make a mess. That's a big mess. I don't like to make them too often because it's quite messy. But I miss it. I miss it bad. Anyway, I thought I'd just give a kind of a quick update. Tell you what's going on in my life. Just as you'd expect. Nothing. I even been sleeping quite a bit. 'Cause there ain't much else to do. Honestly. I'm running out of things to do. Been playing a lot of guitar, some piano, as you've seen. I actually did pull the piano out. I wish I could leave that out, 'cause I'd play it more. But there's no place in here to put it. It's kind of like living in a van, or a very small camper. I think if I had more cupboards and such, I'd have a little more room to organize things, but that's just not an option. I think my brother and I is gonna look into a trailer park or two, see if we can't find something to rent, or rent a home. I'm not holding my breath though, because everybody we've called so far, they don't want a wheelchair, or they don't want smokers. It's kind of why I got kicked out of the high-rise. Well, I didn't get kicked out, I just moved, because I knew they were going to kick me out anyway, because I smoke. And I know before you get on me about that, just quit smoking. It's something I enjoy. And it ain't like I'm gonna live that long anyway. Okay, people with my disease just don't. So why not do something I enjoy? I can think of a lot worse habits. You know, like drugs. Been there, done that. I don't think there's too many drugs out there that I haven't experimented with. Stupid part of my life. But that's how come I lost a lot of weight, was because of cocaine. I got introduced to that and I liked it a lot, too much. I will never, ever go back to that, ever. I have no desire. It took me 3 years just to, get to where I don't crave it anymore. But that's doable, and I know I could probably quit smoking the same way, but... And before you say, well, look at all the money you'd spend, you'd save. I only spend $25 a month on cigarettes. That ain't much, I don't know. We have more problems with the landlords and the wheelchair than we do with the cigarette. Everybody, as soon as they find out wheelchair, no, we don't want wheelchairs. We just remodeled the floors and the wheelchairs will mess it up. Oh well, one day we'll find something, I'm sure. If I could just win Publishers Clearinghouse, I could just buy a house. And I would. That'd be one of the first purchases. So my brother and I can live in for the rest of our life and not worry about getting kicked out for stupid reasons. That's another thing, landlord here, if things don't go his way, he threatens to kick us out. And then what? We'd be on the street? Sometimes I think that would be better. Yeah, it gets that bad sometimes. But like I said, it's a roof. Anyway, I hate to leave it on that note, but I'm gonna. So, y'all take care. Maybe I'll get back with you today. If not, then I'll see you on the next one. Peace.